Hey, how you guys doing? Welcome to Saints. So today a major update has dropped for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, bringing the two free multiplayer maps that they were talking about, and the hardpoint mode is back into the game that was in the previous games. So a lot of bug issues have been addressed and fixed, will attempt to be fixed. Let's see how it goes. But all those bug fixes have been listed in the patch notes, which I posted a link in the description. It's a pretty long list, so you can check that out if you remember some issue that you were having. So there are a lot of changes to the mechanics of the game, and one of the biggest one that I was really looking forward to is they actually nerfed the claymores a bit. So the major issue, apart from the spamming of the claymores that they were having, was that when you actually shot an enemy claymore near you, you actually took full lethal damage, which was pretty crazy. But now detonating enemy claymore with bullets is now non-lethal when at full health. And they also reduce the trigger and damage radius, which is nice. So you won't be getting just designing from claymores endlessly now. So that has been reduced. So they had an issue with riot shield, where when they were used while using them, when they were throwing the knives and thermites, they actually ended up putting the shield in the back, which was not the point of you actually using a shield. So they fixed that, and they're having non-consistent explosive splash damage, which was not good as well. So that has been affected, put into effect now. And so they have some battle chatter changes too. So basically some things like removing ability for enemies to hear when they've been called up by opposing team. Just making some small changes for making the game more competitive. But the big change is that with mounting. So slight increase to recoil while mounting. This is a major change because basically mounting had become the meta. Claymores and mounting, because you could easily mount on the wall and then have no recoil and just get amazing just shots on your enemies. And now some perk changes, it would just be like the EOD has been fixed, so it now clamps damage to non-lethal amount when it's taking damage, some stuff like claymores and stuff. Some lighting and footstep changes you can check out. But the major change that everyone wants to see is some fixes to gun, changes in damage, accuracy, etc. Let's look at the list now. So the first is a 7.25 shotgun that has been increased to ADS and hip spread. ADS is aim down sight. Whenever there's increase in like aim down sight or hip spread, that just means that the bullets are more spread out, so the chances of the damage being more concentrated is less. And then there's reduced damage range, which is pretty crazy because the damage range of this gun was just mental. The 4.5A1 assault rifle has reduced damage range and small recoil increase. That should be interesting. And for just in general ARs, they have increased hip spread to reduce effectiveness up close and less damage at long range for full auto 5.56mm rifles. So basically for the 5.56mm rifles, they have more damage fallout at longer distances. For SMGs, they have increased move speed, increased ADS move speed, and small reduction in sprint out time. Just for the Uzi though, they have actually buffed the damage range, which should be pretty nice. And then for the MG34 LMG, they have increased hip spread, damage range reduction, and small ADS slowdown. And then for the M91 LMG, they have increased hip spread, small damage range reduction. For the PKM, they have increased hip spread, medium range reduction. For pistols, they have increased move speed, reduced sprint out time, and increased damage range. And crouch and pro no longer adjust recoil. So basically, they have increased the hip spread and aim down sight spread for a lot of the guns. So basically, reducing the effectiveness of many of the guns. And they actually buffed the Uzi SMG a bit, so that should be interesting. But I'm really glad that the 7.25 shotgun has kind of been nerfed in basically the damage range, because that thing was just crazy. So these are all the changes, the major changes that I saw from the patch notes. There's some bug changes and other changes that you can check on the link below. Hope you got to enjoy this, and I'll see you in the future videos. Peace out, yo.